welcome back to my channel. I'm Ishika and you're watching Golpar Bhanda. Today I'm coming with a new video. It's an English story. It's an amazing story, Life with Uncle Ken, written by Ruskin Bond. So hope you all like it. So please like, share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe my channel and also press the bell icon for the latest video. So let's get started. Life with Uncle Ken, Ruskin Bond. As kitchen went, it wasn't all that big. It wasn't as big as a bedroom or the living room, but it was big enough, and there was a pantry next to it. What made it fabulous was all that came of it. Good things to eat like cakes and curries, chocolate fuse and peanut toffee, jellies and jam stirred, meat pieces, stuffed turkey, stuffed chicken and stuffed eggplant. As far as I was concerned, Granny was the best cook in the whole wide world. 2 generations of clerks had lived in India, and my maternal grandmother had settled in a small town in the foothills, just where the Great Plain ended and the Himalayas began. The town was called Dehradun. It's still there, though much bigger and busier now. Granny had a house, a large rambling bungalow on the outskirts of the town, on Old Survey Road. In the ground were many trees, most of them fruit trees like mangoes, lychees, guavas, bananas, papayas, lemons. There was room for all of them, including a giant jackfruit tree casting its shadow on the wall of the house. It was a good house to live in, especially for a 9-year-old with a tremendous appetite. If Granny was the best cook in the world, I must have been the best boy with the best appetite. Every winter when I come home from boarding school, I would spend a month with Granny before going on to spend the rest of the holidays with my mother and stepfather. Granny was glad to have me because she lived almost alone of the time. Not entirely alone though, there was a gardener Dhuki who lived in the outhouse, and he had a son called Mohan who was about my age, and there was Aya, an elderly helper who helped with the household work, and there was a Siamese cat with bright blue eyes and a Mongol dog called Crazy because he ran circles round the house. And of course there was Uncle Ken, Granny nephew, who came to stay whenever he was out of job, which was quite often, or when he felt like enjoying some of Granny's cooking. So Granny wasn't really alone. All the same, she was glad to have me. She didn't enjoy cooking for herself. She said she had to cook for someone. And although the cat and the dog and sometimes Uncle Ken appreciate her efforts, a good cook likes to have a boy to feed because boys are adventurous and ready to try the most unusual dishes. Whenever Granny tried out a new recipe on me, she would wait for my comments and reaction, and make a note in one of her exercise book. This note were useful when she made the dish again or when she tried out on other. Roast duck. This was the Granny special. The first time I had roast duck at Granny's place, Uncle Ken was there too. He had just lost a job as a railway guard and had come to stay with Granny until he could find another job. He always stayed as long as he could, only moving on when Granny offered to get him a job as an assistant master in Padrelal Academy for small boys. Uncle Ken could not stand small boys. They made him nervous, he said. I made him nervous too, but there was only one of me and there was always Granny to protect him. At Padrelal, there were over 100 small boys. Although Uncle Ken had a tremendous appetite and ate just as much I did, he never pressed Granny dishes. I think this is why I was annoyed with him at times and why sometimes I enjoy making him feel nervous. Uncle Ken looking down at the roast duck, his glasses slipping down on the edge of his nose. Duck again, Aunt Ellen? What do you mean duck again? You haven't had duck since you were here from the last month. That's what I mean, said Uncle Ken. Somehow one expects more variety from you, Aunt. All the same, he took 2 large helpings and ate most of the stuffing before I could get at it. I look my revenge, my emptying all the applesauce onto my plate. Uncle Ken knew I loved the stuffing, and I knew he was crazy about Granny's applesauce, so we are even. When are you joining your parents? He asked hopefully over the jam tart. I may not go to them this year, I said. When are you getting another job, Uncle? Oh, I am thinking of taking a break for a couple of months. I enjoyed helping Granny and Aya with the washing up. While we were at work, Uncle Ken would take a siesta on the veranda or switch on the radio to listen to dance music. Glenn Miller and his was all the rest then. And how do you like Uncle Ken? Asked Granny one day, as she emptied the bones from his plate into Dog's bowl. I wish he was someone else's uncle, I said. He not so bad, really, just eccentric. What eccentric? Oh, just a little crazy. At least crazy run round the house. I said I have never seen Uncle Ken running.